signals coming from the bridge, but the whole place is on lockdown.
What is going on, ladies and gents? HumbleZeus here, and welcome back to another video. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be answering a question that I often get from my fellow YouTubers, ranging from people with like 5 subs to people with hundreds of subs. It's just a question that a lot of people ask me, and it's a question that I think is really important to the community because it's a problem, I think. It's a problem, definitely, that, you know, people will come to me saying, "Hey, Zeus, how come I'm not getting more views on my videos?" And I'm like, well, let's look at your channel, let's see. And I'll give them all the advice that I can. But I didn't recently think of this until just like yesterday, that I was kind of sitting in my room and I was just kind of like, you know, how come I've never considered this? So the question that I get asked, because I want to get to the point of the commentary, is how come, you know, my videos aren't getting more views? And I'm like, well, there's a whole bunch of reasons that it could be. But the main reason, I think, or at least one of the contributing reasons, I think, is that YouTubers don't view YouTube in the same way that normal viewers do. People who don't create content view YouTube very differently. And I know this because I've spoken with my friends who don't know the first thing about making a YouTube video or posting to YouTube or SEO or anything. They don't see YouTube the same way. I remember we had a night where we were watching YouTube on like this big projector, and it was a YouTuber, I don't even know his name, but he had some really awesome editing, and I was looking at it the entire time and I was like, I wonder if he did it by doing this and this in Vegas, or maybe this and this in Premiere or Photoshop. And my friends were just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, we're just enjoying the video. What are you talking about? So I'm like, I'm sorry, it's just a YouTuber thing. And that's when I realized that we view it differently. We see it in different ways. And I think that's one of the reasons why we have trouble, you know, making videos that appeal more to viewers. Of course, you can do it easy. If you make content that's just enjoyable, then people are gonna watch it. But at the same time, I see a lot of people make videos that, you know, it's just like here's a video where I tell you a funny story. And that's cool and all to your subscribers who want to know about your story. But to the viewer who doesn't know you and could care less about your story and is not looking to find a story on YouTube, your video is background noise. It's just like, I don't know what this is, I don't really care, I don't know who you are, and I could care less about your story. Not because you're a bad person or they're a bad person, but because YouTube viewers are picky. That's what they are. They're picky people. You know, they like something, they'll go for it. If they don't like it, they won't bother with it. You know, their time is important to them, and I understand that completely as someone who at past was a viewer. I was very picky. If there was a video I didn't want to watch, I wouldn't watch it. If it was like from a channel smaller than a certain size, I'm like, it can't be good. I was part of that misconception. So I understand that viewpoint. And so I encourage you, and I even am encouraging myself to do this more often, is to create videos from the perspective of a viewer, as a perspective of someone who's gonna come, sit down, you know, go on their computer or their phone or whatever, and watch videos. What are they looking for? Are they looking for the funny story or the Minecraft survival game? Or are they looking for Easter eggs and, you know, how to beat this hard boss? What are they looking for in particular? And then matching the content to it. I'm still gonna play my favorite games, like I'm still gonna do funny commentaries and stuff, but it's not hard to throw them a bone either. Say, hey, I know you guys would be interested in this. Let me show you how to get this Easter egg in a game. And people would come to that because people want to know about Easter eggs. The Division is coming out. You know, you'd be surprised how many people are already looking at Division videos trying to get like an edge over everybody else. You know, and I've been doing it too. I like the Division, I like the look of it, I want to get it, so I've been watching them. And people who are small, like I've been watching smaller channels, people who don't even have like 300 subscribers yet, are getting thousands of views per video because they're just like, hey, this is interesting, I know everyone wants to know about this, so I'm just gonna make it. So I just wanted to share this with you. I wanted to share it because I think it's important, I think it's interesting. I think a lot of people know subconsciously about it. They're like, you know, I'm a YouTuber, you're not, you see things differently, but they don't realize how much that can actually affect their channel. Like, I'm trying to figure out the best words for it, but when you don't see it the same way somebody else does, what makes sense to you doesn't make sense to somebody else. What might, you know, be really awesome to watch to you is completely irrelevant to somebody else. So I encourage you guys to just take a step back, look at it, maybe make videos based more on what a viewer would want to see than what you think at the moment is really interesting. Of course, you might make great commentaries already, and if you are, don't ruin your flow by doing this. But if you're someone who's maybe struggling, you know, you're like, hey, I'm making Fallout 4 videos, I'm only getting like 8 views per video, then this might be something you want to try, you know, and there's no harm in trying. A lot of YouTube is trial and error, and this might work, this might not. So I hope that you guys enjoy. I hope that you guys learn something from this. And before we end, I do want to talk about some stuff on the channel. I want to talk mainly about, well, YouTube 101 I'll start off with because I think it's important. So YouTube 101, I mentioned that I was going to do a second episode where I was going to teach you guys how to make thumbnails because you kind of voted on that. Only reason I haven't done that yet is because OBS doesn't like me. OBS by default hates me, which is one of the reasons why I haven't recorded any CSGO yet. I wanted to do it early January and I wasn't able to do it because OBS never wants to work. It always wants to kind of cut the screen off here or not work here, and it's just like I start it and then I get frustrated and then I close it and I'm like, I'll just go do another Destiny gameplay with a commentary over it. Like, I understand that's annoying, I understand that I want to add more variety, it's just being really weird. So hopefully I'll get that fixed. I'm gonna try seeing if the NVIDIA recording works better. I'm gonna try that for at least the CSGO. So hopefully CSGO will come in. I definitely want to add more games. I'm thinking of doing The Division. I'm also thinking of doing like play sessions with people. Like, I know a lot of my friends are getting certain games like open world multiplayer games. So maybe I'll do things with that. I don't know. I want to add more variety, definitely. I've gotten even requests from my friends to do different things. So I'm going to try, okay? I'm going to try my best, but I want to explain why that hadn't gone up and why CSGO hadn't gone up. I already have like the thumbnail and everything planned for it. It's just like I just don't have the means of recording it in a good way, and I don't want to make a video that you guys can't enjoy because there are black bars or weird borders, because I care about quality and I want you guys to get the best that I can give you, and the best that I can give you right now is not happening because OBS hates me and doesn't want to work and I don't have anything else. So I don't know. If you're an expert in OBS, let me know so I can get some help. I'm about to like go to everybody I know and be like, can you please help me? I don't know how to do this. But I definitely want to do more things. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Zeus out.